Hey everybody, I am Greer CPW's Public Information Coordinator, Allison Rauch, along with Sergeant Chris Forrester from the Greer Police Department, and we are gearing up for our annual Drug Take Back Day. So just wanted to provide all the details to make sure that you are ready for this weekend's event. So Chris, tell me a little bit about why this event is so important to you all.
So this event was started to be able to get the prescription medications out of the hands of those that could easily access them, such as being in homes and medicine cabinets, and really put them in a safe place and be disposed of properly, especially for medications that are expired or not being used anymore. So we take them back, and the DEA has a National Take Back Day, and it really helps us to be able to get these out of the hands of those that don't need them, and that they're not prescribed to, and they're not out there for anyone in the public to get them.
And this year in particular, normally the city of Greer does like an e-recycling event in April, and unfortunately because of COVID, the city wasn't able to hold that event. So we're thinking that we might have a pretty successful year this year.
Yes, I'm confident that it will be a great chance for a lot of the public to come out and turn in a large amount of prescription medication.
And tell me a little bit about the trends that you all are seeing as far as drug use in the city.
So the drug use that the hard drugs that people usually get hooked on, such as heroin, meth, those types, are kind of stem from the ease of access to be able to get their hands on opioids and medications that are in medicine cabinets or that are stored in storage containers throughout someone's home that someone would not miss because they're not using them anymore or they're expired. So they will get on those medications, and then it will follow a trend of becoming a harder drug or narcotic that they shouldn't be using, and also such as meth or heroin.
And I know this year with the virtual learning, there's an aspect of the children being at home more with access to the medicine cabinets. Tell me a little bit about that too, because this is a really important, it's always important, but I'd say a little bit more important this year for us to do this drug take back.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of the older kids are at home and they're not in school, they're kind of wandering around the house, and if medications aren't locked up, then they're just there for kids to say, oh, well, so-and-so told me I could take this and make me feel this way, and you know, nobody's going to miss it because it's in this container. So it really is a time where kids can kind of be at home all day and take a pill and experience something, and no one be around to say, you know, why are you looking this way or feeling this way, and it'll become a habitual thing where they'll start doing it or giving it to their friends, or their friends will come over, and they'll just something that will catch on to a greater process, being able to get their hands on it.
Right. Now, from our aspect, from Greer CPW, we want to encourage people to properly dispose of medicines because we are unable to fully treat medicines when it gets into our wastewater system. So please never pour or flush anything down the toilet. Always make sure that it is properly disposed of so you can protect water quality and the environment. This is our 5th year working with the Greer Police Department, and we take away 115 pounds all the way to 286 pounds last year. So we know that we're making a wonderful impact in the community by having these drug take-back days. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. What are we looking for on Saturday? What can people not do?
Okay, so we're asking what not to bring is fairly simple. We're asking for no liquids and no sharps. We will take any other type of pill form capsules. We just ask that no sharps and no liquids be brought to the event.
So pills and patches only, that includes prescription or over-the-counter medicines, as well as pet pills too.
Yes.
You can bring those as well. And anything else that you'd like to add just about folks' personal information on the sides of the bottles?
Yeah, so if you do bring the prescription bottles that the medication is in, we ask that you try to rip those off or try to use a Sharpie and cover that up. We don't want anyone's information to get out there. If they're brought, will be disposed of in the regular garbage, but we'll dispose of it. But we ask that You just don't bring it in bottles that contain your personal information.
Yeah. So for example, I've got my Aleve bottle here. I've X'd out to let me know that these are expired, and this will be my bottle that I will then donate to the Drug Take Back Day this weekend. And what happens if folks see it and they're like, shoot, I've got something going on this weekend, I can't come?
So that's a great question, and fortunately, we have a drug take back box that is constantly in our lobby. It looks like a mailbox, but we take the same type of items that you would be bringing to the drug take back day, bring them to the Greer Police Department or to the Greer location of Prisma Hospital, and drop those off in a box that is constantly in the lobby area of the post.
It's a secure box. It almost looks like a mailbox that you put your mail in, and you can't get anything back out once it goes away. So a wonderful resource out in our community to take advantage of. Again, here are the details. It's going to be right here at Greer CPW, 301 McCall Street. This Saturday, October the 24th, from 10 to 2 o'clock, we're going to have it set up almost like a drive-through. You won't even get out of your car. We'll make sure things are very safe and social distance for you. It takes 5 minutes or less, and you can go on about your day feeling that you've made a great impact in the community.
That's right. And we look forward to seeing you there.
Sounds great. If you have any questions or you've posted any questions during this video, we'll make sure to look back on them and respond to them after this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Otherwise, we'll see you here for our Drug Take Back Day from 10 to 2. See you soon.